Chapter 1083. The Truth About That Day. The story began. Kamabaka Queendom, Army Revolution Headquarters. The three high-ranking revolutionary troops were having a discussion. He is Sabo, Dragon, and Ivankov. We accomplished everything we set out to do. All three objectives were taken care of. We officially declared war by destroying the Celestial Dragon symbol. We rescued Kuma-san and free as many slaves as possible. Finally, we managed to find and destroy the Holy Land's food reserves. So, what was the fallout? It was nothing to sneeze at. But we got the world's attention, and the Navy ended up sending in the big guns. Meanwhile, we triggered uprising in 12 nations, where we held strong influence, 8 of which were successful. Eva said, Vel, you say 8 veer successful, but one of them vanished. The Kingdom of Lulusia. Drago said the headlines censored everything, but the 7 other have all declared their intent to no longer pay the celestial tribute or comply with the exploitative exporting of their resources. Eva, on top of that, the Revolutionary Army is attacking government supply carriers all over the world to stop resources from reaching Mary Joisi's. They say the Holy Land's high-up location makes it an impenetrable fortress. But they'll see how they like living under sea. They'll finally get a taste of that it's to live in poverty and go hungry. Hee-haw! That's what I call a result. Dragon. Indeed, we may not be able to cut off all their supplies, but we're squeezing them slowly but surely. They must be struggling by now. As expected thought, they're not foe who will just take all this lying down. Our real battle will start when they mobilize. God's night. Eva, you realize you will be their #1 target, right, Sabo? Or should I start calling you Flame Emperor Boy? Sabo, I'm not too hot on that name. Dragon, it doesn't matter what the truth behind King Cobra's assassination is. The news reports have made you a hero already. In the revolutionaries everywhere, authority figures within the world government are hated for being subhuman monster. While there are certainly many malignant, power-hungry despots who deserve that reputation, there are also a number of intelligent and fair rulers too. And Arabasta's King Cobra was in a class of his own. Everyone considered him to be an outstanding sovereign. Unfortunately, misinformation spreads faster than nuances like that. Sabo, this might be cold to say, but while I feel bad for what happened to King Cobra, I think I can live with the way this all played out if it helps fuel the flames of rebellion. Dragon, you really are unshakable. Eva, then spit it out already. Eva gave the newspaper to Sabo, which contains news about the killing of King Cobra in the presence of Sabo. Iva, what really happened? Is there any truth behind this scoop? Vial shed tears over this, desperately trying to find an explanation, because Vial wanted to believe in you. Sabo was surprised to see the contents of the newspaper's news. The story flashback to over a month ago, at the home of the gods, in the Holy Land of Mary Guise, not long after the revelry began. Seen a very large explosion which was caused by the attack of the revolutionary troops, the people ran panic. You can see the Tenryubito ordering his slaves to move faster, but the slave could no longer go any faster. Because he was annoyed because his slave was too slow, the Tenryubito took his gun and wanted to shoot the slave. When the gun was about to be fired, a crow came and took the gun, and it turned out to be Karasu, one of the leaders of the Revolutionary Army. One of Karasu's crows freed the slave and said escape to the east of the city. One shouted, "It's the Revolutionary Army," while shooting at Karasu. The other guards also showered Karasu with hot bullets. After being fired upon by bullets, Karasu's body shattered into pieces and spread to near the guards. After the pieces of his body reunited, Karasu gave an attack to the guards a bullet shot. Lindbergh was seen freeing the slaves who'd been caught. Karasu said to Lindbergh to immediately release everyone, while Karasu rushed to another place. Apparently, there is already an Admiral Fujitora. Karasu gives attack Crown Rinkin. On the other hand, Morley is seen fighting Admiral Ryokudyu. Meanwhile, in the palace, Sabo is infiltrating and finding out the location of Kuma, while Vivi is looking for help from Garpson. But all that was there was Lucy from Seep Zero. Elsewhere, King Cobra is seen wanting to meet the Guruze,